Hey. This is DJ Jules. How is everybody doing? I'm glad to be here tonight. So, I am waiting for unique Natasha to come on live with us because we have a brand new collaboration. So, hey, how are you? So, when Natasha comes on, I will bring her aboard and we're going to talk about our new collaboration with her. So I am so excited that she is joining us to bring very special messages on Wednesday. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great week. Gonna wait to see if Natasha comes on. Hey, how are you? How is everybody? How's the weather in all different parts of the world? I know it's been hot through the southern part of the U.S. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Hello. I am popping on live to introduce one of our newest collaborators, and I'm so excited she is going to bring her message to NMG Radio. I'm just waiting to see if she's popping up. Let me go ahead and put a let's see here. Natasha. That's right. How are you? How many of you have been to Solo Joe this past month? I have not gotten to attend yet, but I've been hearing all sorts of good things about his shows. But I did see Nelson last week. Hi, how are you? Let's see here. If Natasha is on, can you please say hello so I can find you? I am pretty sure most of you have heard of Unique Natasha. She's on both Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I have come to know her, and so has the radio station, for her positive, inspirational messages that she posts. Let's see here. Still waiting to see if Natasha is in the chat. Let's see here. So who has been to Solo Joe this past month? Has anybody been that's in the chat with me? I'm just kind of making small talk until I see Natasha. Or has anybody seen any of the lives that some of the blockheads have been sharing or videos? Natasha, if you're on, would you please send me a request? So have I. I've either seen live or the reels that have posted. If anybody on here that was on the newest reel that Joey shared of the Bravehearts, did your selfie get shared? That was pretty cool. I know that there was a request just recently for more selfies and clips for a new reel, so hopefully if you weren't in the first one, you are picked for the second one. Let's see, has anybody seen Natasha on yet? Let's see here. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay. I haven't seen Natasha join yet, so. There we go. There she is. Hi, Natasha. I see you. Did you get my request? Hey,
Happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. I'm all right. I had to, I had to D&D because, if I don't D&D, somebody's going to call me just out the blue.
Oh, God. Well, we are so excited to welcome you as one of our newest collaborators here on NMG Radio. So thank you so much for being a part of all of our fantastic programs. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how did you get started in motivational speaking?
Wow. I feel like this has been all my life. I was just born into it. You know what I mean? Like, I always had a big heart to help others. And like being with my great grandmother, she always took me to like different places like Washington, D.C. and different places like that. So it just came natural, And of course, I'm a Leo season. Hey, sorry, y'all. So that love comes natural, And then also, my experience in life, being a blockhead, it was like, it has taught me so much about treating people with respect and love and just coming together as a family, And like this was like 15 years ago, And the thing about it is those 15 years ago has really, when I look back on it, now I understand more why it had to happen like this. And I was just on Twitter, I'm looking for new kids, I'm looking for the new kids. And I never thought, like when I was younger, and my grandmother used to take me to all the new kid shows. So it was like just me and my grandmother, we talked to people or whatever, but I wasn't connected, to the fans. And as I got older, that's when it came about. And that's when I found Twitter. And the rest is history. Like I really, had to go through a process. And Next thing I know, I'm writing quotes. And, I start, looking at Donnie, he does his motivational quotes and everything. And I was just like, And once I start connecting with everybody and getting to know everybody, it went from there. And now I don't even know how many people I talk to a day. That's how big it has gotten for me.
That's awesome. That is awesome. When did you start doing this? When they started the reunion, or before that, or when did you start putting this all together?
See, I used to motivate also, of course, MySpace. You remember MySpace? I used to do a lot of things and talk to a lot of different people on MySpace. Okay. And one of the person is now the biggest pop star. This is before, when I wouldn't say pop star, but this was way before they got their deal. I used to talk to them. I'm not going to say their name because of privacy reasons, but yes, it got to that. And from there, like I said, I came on Twitter and I started like getting motivated. And I'm like, what is this all about? And yeah, of course, Donnie spread love and love was spread. And I was like, I'm for this, and I started doing quotes, just talking about experiences in my life at first. And then after that, once I started talking about the experiences in my life, then I went to, I started sharing everybody's quotes and everything. And a good person that she was writing quotes. Her name is Nicolette. I will say her name. Her name is Nicolette. She's one of the CQ family. I saw her write quotes, and I was like, wow, this is something I want to do. I said, why am I sharing other people's quotes when I can share my own? Okay. And sure enough, I just started writing them. And from there, it seemed like I got more inspiration every day. And I just started researching and, doing different type of things just to see how is this really going to go. And like I said, when I really knew it was something special when I started with Unique Family. When I started Unique Family and I started doing the live on IG, that's when I knew it was something special.
When did you join IG?
Wow. It's my first contact account was actually because I changed names for years.
Okay.
Just trying to find myself, So I've been changing names, but I think it was like 2000, I want to say 16, I started IG. Okay. But I wasn't on as much, but I, back and forth. But what really did it, I think, was in probably a little bit before 2020. Yeah, okay. It was like 2018, and I started to get on it a little more and, explore about it. And I was just like, wow, this is different because it's showing pictures. Mm-hmm. You're more showing about your life, the pictures and everything. So I'm like, okay, I like this, I mean, consider I love Twitter, that's, mm-hmm. But IG was just like different because you by yourself, you're showing different pictures, you're showing about your life, different parts of your life. And I was like, wow, this is something. And right then and there, I was like, I started to kind of shy away from Twitter to get on IG. Hey, I had to. I loved it.
Awesome. Well, I am so glad that you have done this for, this period of time. And I can remember when I first saw you. I think it was when the New Kids on the Block had their
Fenway.
Well, I have haven't been on IG as long. I've only been on IG since 2017. And that was under a different account. And so I've had this account since 2019. But my day in a fit. And so, but I can remember when they did the virtual cruise, and I believe, didn't they pull you on the virtual cruise during one of their lives? I think I remember that. And
Yes,
I think I started
did.
following you right after that and started listening to your different inspirational posts that you did, also live and everything. And I love listening. And I reached out to you. Do you remember when I started reaching out to you?
Yes. And I was like, wow, that's what I'm saying, was like just so, it was so amazing, because I was like, wow, this is really getting to be something special and bigger than me. Like these, everybody's reaching out to me and saying, hey, go for it. Do what you love to do, because we're being inspired by it. And I really appreciate that, because, some point in your life, you're like, is this right for me? Is this going to be right for me? And I was thankful, because it's amazing. Like the gratitude that people give me every day is just, I couldn't ask for nothing in the world. And that's why I thought of you guys, because I felt like, I've been listening to y'all for long time. So it's like, since y'all been going, and I was like, I don't know. I felt, I know I'm a blockhead. I've been a blockhead for 30 plus years. So why not, start collaborating with blockheads, because I know that it will be, they've been with me for a while. We all been together for a while. So I was just like, why not reach out and see what happens,
I am so glad you did. And I tell you what, I love what you put out there on your personal Instagram, what you share. To me, I always find something relevant. And so I'm very grateful. I tell you what, those messages, those kind of inspirations keep me going. It gives me motivation. It gives me hope. It just keeps me going. And so you definitely personify spread love and love will spread. And so thank you so much for coming aboard and sharing your Wednesday wisdom with us.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about today's message.
Wow, the message about test. When I thought about that, I was just sitting around, and I think about my children, and they just graduated from from high school, both of them. And I don't know, I just started thinking about tests, and I started thinking about my journey, because I'm always like, kind of embracing my past, so I can try to do more to get the feeling of what I'm doing. So I was just like, this would be right to tell people about your test, because some people don't know about a test. They know about a test in school. They know about a test in sports, physical tests, but they don't realize the test of life and the challenges that we have going on, especially now in this uncertain time. Is so many people that are giving up on life, and they're giving up on a lot of things because of the fact they don't have the people to motivate them around them to say, hey, you're going to get this test. You're going to get this challenge. You're going to fail, but you're going to make it through no matter what. No matter what nobody say, no matter what they do, you're going to make it through. And that's the thing about it. That message, it resonated with me, because I've had so many challenges. I had so many tests. I had people tell me, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you're going to fail at it. So many people that, wouldn't support me or wouldn't cheer for me. But I had to realize within myself, which another quote that I wrote is about celebrate yourself. And that thing about it is you have to celebrate yourself, you know, because it what makes you better as a person. When you celebrate yourself and not worry about what other people are talking about or what they're saying, the better off you be, the better person you'll be, and the better you'll see, like, okay, because guess what? They don't know your story. And if they don't know your story, how are they going to speak on you? Unless they are with you every day, all day, and they still don't know you. They don't know what's inside you. They don't know your heart. They don't know you. So for people to always try to speak on other people and say mean things or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what matters is that it's about us, and it's about celebrating us, ourselves. It's about knowing ourselves. It's about believing in ourselves. You know, it's not being selfish to celebrate yourself. It's not being selfish to love yourself. It's not being selfish at all. You know, more people will understand that self-love, self-care, you know, the better off of so many people will be. And it wouldn't be so much of a disrespect or a problem. Because a lot of people, they hold a lot inside them. They hold a lot of their past. They hold a lot of their traumas. And a lot of people don't get to heal, you know. And that's the thing about me. I learning every day to heal from everything that I've been through, you know, from especially 2020. The pandemic really brought a lot of people down and depressed and anxiety and those type of things. And we didn't know if any of us was going to make it. I know, like you said, me being on that boat, I mean, I supposed to have been on the boat on that cruise, but we wind up being virtual. And there was a lot of lives and different things going on. And they had one thing where I told everybody, I cried like a baby because I was just going through a lot of emotions because, you know, I lost people to COVID, and, you know, it was just a lot going on. But I said one thing to people. I said one thing to the blockheads, because there was a lot of blockheads in the room. And there were also like different celebrities. It was a lot of people in this room. And I told them, I said, you know, the one thing I just want out of all of you, I am rooting for you all. I am rooting for you. I want the best for you. I love you. And that's what it is all about. Yes, that is what it's all about, love. And that's all I want. I don't want nothing, you know, people, you know, they like, you send me quotes every day. Can I give you? And I'll be like, no, just keep it for yourself. And a lot of times I give to others. Was it last year or the year before? Well, twice, actually, more times than another. But for my birthday, I usually give something for the blockheads. I give 2 blockheads. One year I gave a gift card. I believe it was last year, I gave blockheads. I got 2 blockheads Wahlburger merchandise. So yeah, I'm always giving. I'm always rooting for everybody, and I'm just all about together and family, you know. And it's just hard because so many different personalities, so many people are around, and everybody wants to fight for this and fight for that. But it's not, we don't need that. We just need to be respectful and love each other with respect, you know? Yes, that's what it's all about. I'm about together. I'm about being together with people and making them grow and inspire them. I don't want to be around people and they're not growing, they're not learning, they're not understanding things, they just causing confusion. because they really hurting inside. They're really miserable and they don't know how to show their emotions. So they take it out on others. So I am trying my best, and I want everybody to know we are trying our best to just try to bring people together in harmony and love. That's what we're trying to do. And like I said, what better place, than No More Games Radio, and of course, meeting you in Fenway in Boston, that was, I'm sorry, I'm taking over your whole life. But meeting you in Boston meant the world to me. When I saw you, look, tears and everything, because when you connect with people online, especially, I mean, your family to me, I have your phone number. So
what's up?
Yeah, right. So, I'm glad that a lot more are coming into realizing what's going on. That we're realizing that it's about coming together. I say all the time, you just got to pray for those others that is not catching up. They'll catch up, because everybody is not going to be on the same level as everybody else. And I start to realize that too. I'm not on, not saying I'm better than anybody else, and nobody is better than me. But what I'm saying is some people just really got to catch up to what's going on. And once they start to catch up, they will realize, okay, I can feel the love. I can feel it, because I really felt it when I was on that cruise. I felt the love. I partied with everybody. I met a lot of new friends. I met a lot of old friends. I met some of everybody. And I was just so thankful that I met the people I met, because, I started talking about, my journey and all that I've been through and the people that I've met. I started talking about that. And it was so much respect for it, because, a lot of people talk about, this is what we need right now. This is what we need. We just need to help each other, inspire each other, not talk about bring each other down. And I see it. This is the territory. This is what it is. It's a lot of cutthroat, everything. We have to expect that, because that's what it is. But at the same time, we don't have to let it be, we don't have to let it be that way. A lot of times you have to drain that noise, because it's a lot of noise. And when you get a lot of noise, you get, you're distracted and everything like that. But when you're focused on what you are trying to do, that's when you like, okay, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. And I don't care who's going to, because you're going to get a lot of opportunities. Like I tell a lot of them, that start to spread love and do lives and things like that. Yes, you're going to get a lot of opportunities, trust me. But make sure the opportunities are for your purpose and not just because of money, fame, all that. Make sure it's for the right reasons. And always think about those that are with you, that support you, are there for you, because it's nothing but love. It's nothing but love. And it makes you a better person. It makes you a better version of yourself.
Well, Natasha, thank you so much for being a part of this No More Games Radio and collaborating with us. And I can't wait to see what you bring in the future, what words of wisdom you have to offer, because I always look forward to your messages, always. So I'm so excited that you are aboard, and thank you so much for coming aboard.
Yes.
And thank you so much for doing this live tonight. I really appreciate it. I wanted to introduce you to our community, and so I am glad you're here. I'm happy you're here. So
Yes.
thank you, Natasha.
You're welcome, and thank you. And always put love first. There's love, nothing but love.
Most definitely.
We're blockheads, so and it's a lot of CQ family also. So I want because I've been with them for a while too. So I can't, I love them too, and I love everybody.
Well, you are certainly a bright light in the community, and so I appreciate you, and I appreciate what you bring to all of us. So thank you for sharing the part of you that shines so brightly. So thank you so much for joining me and introducing yourself to our community. I really appreciate it. So thank you, Blockheads, and the No More Games Radio listeners. I appreciate you coming on tonight. So I hope you all have a fantastic week. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Yay! All right, y'all. So I will catch you all later. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Happy Wednesday!
I'll see you around the time. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see y'all later on this week. Stay tuned for all the latest and greatest programs this week. Check our socials. Check out Natasha's message on No More Games Radio, and we will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in.